I salute you, sir, for my vaccination tonight with truth, faith, encouragement, common sense, and humor to vaccinate me, to immunize me against the crazies, the commies, and the sinister control freaks on the left. I salute you, sir, and we in America are the ones that need to step up. You and your colleagues are doing yeoman work, and I just can't tell you enough how grateful I am, and I'm going to try to do more, if not every day, at least a couple of times a week, to let others know what's going on and how we need to proceed with our, as John Kennedy would say, renewed vigor to save this country from those who are hell-bent on destroying it.
Well, Tom, thank you so much for the kind words. I really do appreciate it. I've done a video on JFK, and I said based on his views right now, he would be a Republican. He was a hunter, strongly believed in the Second Amendment. There's every reason to believe that he was pro-life. Certainly his sister was an activist in the pro-life movement. He was a Cold War warrior, World War II vet, decorated vet, and he proposed a substantial tax cut that went into effect after he died. He said a rising tide lifts all boats. What does that sound like? Trickle down. Gave an interview to U.S. News and World Report and was asked about affirmative action. That term was not used, but he thought it would be wrong. He said, quotas, there's nothing we can do about the past. What we can do is make sure we're doing right by people today. Unfortunately, he said, a lot of people have squandered their potential because of things that we've done in the past. There's not a whole lot we can do about that. We can, however, make sure that going forward we do the right thing. That's what he said. He didn't say we need to have some sort of years of lowering standards to get black people into colleges and universities. He said we need to make sure that we're being fair going forward. All a state can be, in my opinion, Larry Elder speaking now, all a state can be is just in its own time. And when this young lady stood before the school board and said, quote, do you really need me to sit here and prove to you that students who look like me will not dumb down TJ? You were elected to make the tough choices. Please do right by the students, end of quote. Completely oblivious to the fact that when you admit students and you dramatically lower the test scores, they're far more likely to drop out. As Professor Richard Sander, left-wing, a Democrat, I shouldn't say left-wing, he's Democrat. Most Democrats are left-wing, but I don't know his views well enough to assume that. But even he said, this is not helping the students it intends to help. We got rid of race-based admissions here in California, and the graduation rates increased for minorities because they went to schools that matched their abilities. I'm Larry Elder.